Relationships have recently become a very, very complicated subject, especially since everyone gets into them with their hidden or their clear intentions. So, what happens is that once this person achieves whatever target they had in this relationship, then they will get on the run. Now, there are men out there who would wish or who would want to get into a serious relationship, but because of reasons like finance, I mean, these days, unless you have money, especially lots of money, then it may be hard for you to actually grab or get yourself a beautiful, serious girl in your life. Now, in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you some of the 5 simple ways that you can get a woman's attention, let alone get her in your arms without having to do a lot. Okay, so you don't need these lots of money, you don't need to buy her these many gifts, you don't need to take her to these very, very expensive hotels. You don't need to do all that. I'm going to be sharing with you just 5 simple steps, and trust you me, once you follow them, then she will be in your palms just like that. Okay. In case this is the kind of topic that interests you, which I am very sure it is, how about you just sit, relax, because I am going to be right back in a flash. You know, I love you guys, right? Keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you for keeping it with me up to this far. Well, my name is Palm Oil, aka GCP, and on this channel I do topics to do with love, sex, and relationships. So in case this is your piece of cake, then welcome aboard. You are free to make this your home, and all you need to do is subscribe and become a part of this crazy, crazy family. Well, like I said earlier today, we are going to be looking at some of the 5 simple steps that you, as a guy who doesn't have enough time, can put in place. And trust you me, 99% of women would easily fall into your trap in case you followed these simple 5 steps that we are going to be looking at today. Okay. Point number 1, pay the bills. Mm-hmm. Pay the damn bills. Now, I know of late, most guys are not interested, let alone would want to have a relationship with a woman who is not established, who is not independent, or who does not have a job. Now, I understand where you're coming from. I perfectly understand you. But hey, if this is a woman that you are just getting to know, if this is a woman that you are just trying to get in a relationship with, then trust you me, you need to pay the bills. Besides, you paying the bills on the first day doesn't necessitate that she is going to be depending on you 24/7. No, but as a gentleman, you need to pay the bills on the first dates. Yeah. Now, for instance, if you have gone, say, for lunch, you have to pay the bills. I mean, that is automatic by default. You have to pay the bills. Or in case you have traveled in a taxi or on a border, or you've used a special hire, you as a guy need to pay the bills. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter whether this lady that you are dating or this lady that you are trying to get into a relationship with is richer than you. She owns lots of businesses. I mean, she's a city tycoon somewhere. It does not matter. You still need to pay the bills as a man. And by you doing this, by the way, it's for your own advantage, because the picture that you are trying to paint for this lady is a very good one. Okay, because that will mean that you are someone that she can depend on, you are someone responsible. Okay, so guys, make sure that you pay the bills, and that will earn marks for you. Point number 2, way that can make a woman's heart melt for you easily without you having to put in lots of money, is you preparing her a very good, delicious homemade meal. Yes. Now, forget about this going to takeaways and buying food or buying takeaway for her. That is not what I'm talking about. I am talking about you as a man personally preparing a meal for her. Now, I know most guys are not good cooks, okay? That I know, but trust you me, once you are serious on something, besides, we are trying to achieve this woman, right? So we have a target, meaning you have to put in some input so that you get good results. So It's very easy. You could maybe go to online, you could maybe talk to a friend. I mean, talk to someone who can help you out and give you some tricks or some tactics on how you can make a delicious meal. Yeah. Now, most women rarely get men to cook for them. Okay. By the way, if you want to please a woman easily, do things that other men rarely do. And one of them is a man cooking for a woman. Yeah. So, number two is prepare her a delicious meal and trust you, babe. She will never ever forget about that meal. Yeah. That will gain you some marks. That has been our point number two. Point number three that can make a woman's heart easily melt for you is being less available for her. Mm-hmm. Being less available for her. Now, I know most times we women love so much being around the guy that we love, especially if it's a new catch. True that. But if this is a woman that you are still studying, this is a woman that you are still dating, this is a woman that you are still trying to learn, my brother, you need to be less available for her. Why? Because when you do that, it shows that you are someone responsible. Mhm. It shows that you have a job. It shows that you have things to do aside rotating around her. So don't be lied by her always calling you and saying, baby, I miss you, please come over. Mm-mm. Be a man and act smart. Be less available for her. And also, if she calls you, don't be in a rush to answer. Mm-mm. If she texts you, don't be in a rush to respond. Mm-mm. Give it some time. I mean, do it even intentional. If she called and you are free, you're just looking at the phone, don't answer. Give it some time. Yes, give it some damn time. And after say 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, then you can call her or respond back. Okay. So number 3 point is be less available for her. Point number 4, tell her about your goals and your plans. Very, very important. Now, every woman would love to be in a relationship with a man who is focused, who has a mission, who has a vision, who has plans for himself. Why? Because it puts her in a situation where she can have hope that in case things work out between you and her, she is in a better place. Yeah. Now, remember, this is a woman that you are meeting for the very first times, or this is a woman that you are just getting to learn or just getting into a relationship with. So I do not expect you to tell her about your success. Okay. So there's no need telling her of how you have these 5 cars, of how you own these many businesses in town, of how you often go to Dubai for shopping. Please zip up on that. It is not required at all. Yeah. So this woman would so much want to know about your future than your past. Why? Because she wasn't in your past, so she did not contribute a thing about your past. So mostly what she would want to know is your present. For instance, if you have this project that you are going to work on, you could tell her about it. For instance, you'd be like, by the way, there's this plan or there's this project that I'll be handling. It will be in Western Uganda and it will take me about 3 to 4 months. Yeah. So that is one of the things that I'm planning to so much focus on in the few coming months. Okay, something like that. Yeah. So tell her about your future plans, not your past. Your past doesn't help her much because she wasn't in your past. Okay, that has been a point number. So, guys, lastly, your point number 5 is touch her non sensitive parts. Yeah. Did you hear that? Touch her non-sensitive parts. Yep. So let's assume that she came to your place. So you've talked, you prepared her that delicious meal. So it's time to act like a perfect gentleman. You have to be careful here. Now, first of all, you do not need to overdo it because if you go overboard, then that will chop off marks for you. And also, if you become again very dull and just sit there like a statue, look at her, scratch your head, start scrolling your phone, watch the TV, that will be boring. Okay, so this is the time that you need to act wise. So you could touch her non-sensitive parts. Okay, say maybe her hair, play with her fingers, play with her toes. Okay, non-sensitive parts. okay, they could be sensitive in one way or the other, especially if you are in a relationship. But remember, this is the person that you are just getting to know. So play with her few non-sensitive parts. Do not be so boring. Do not just sit and look at her. Do not start looking at the roof. No, that will be boring and that will cut off marks for you. So make sure that you act wisely when it comes to this fifth point. Touch her but non-sensitive parts. So the boobs are no go zone. No go zone. The lips are no go zone. Okay? There is no go zone. So make sure that you only touch and only play with the non-sensitive parts. Oh my guys, those have been our 5 points for the day, and I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. Well, before you get off my video today, I'm requesting that in case you have not yet subscribed onto this channel, please do the needful, subscribe, and don't forget to tap on the bell notification so that each time that I post any video here, you will be among the very first person to be notified, just like that. Okay, yes. And also, if you found today's video to be interesting, how about you give me a big thumbs up and let YouTube know that you've loved today's video, and also leave a comment on the comment box. Let me know of what you think about today's video. Was it nice? Was something missing? I mean, let's communicate, let's chat, and get into knowing each other slowly in the comment box. So do the needful, and I will be very glad to read and revert back. Okay? Woo! Wow, it's time up. My time is up. My time is up. Well, I hope to meet you guys very soon with another super duper interesting topic. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I love you guys, and good night.